What's up, you guys? I'm back. Let's read some energy. Please don't forget to hit that like button to show your support, and also if you haven't subscribed already, please subscribe. And please remember that all of my readings are general readings, so little bits and pieces might be for different people, so only take what resonates. And all of my readings are timeless, because energy is not linear, so when you receive this message, this is when you are supposed to receive this message. Yeah, let's just jump right in. What's going on, Spirit? Alright, so we've got the Seven of Wands. It looks like you have a leg up, so to speak. We've got the Ace of Wands as well. So the Ace of Wands to me is a card of divine inspiration. It's also a card of receiving divine inspiration, which I would also call downloads. Okay, so I'm going to assume that whoever we're dealing with here is a channel. You are a channel. And I would assume also that you have been defending yourself and your channels and your downloads and your energy in general against somebody, but right now you have the upper hand. Yeah, whoever this person is, okay, so we've got the Six of Pentacles in reverse position. Whoever this person is, they are, for lack of a better word, just not on your level. You are a service to self type of a person, which brings in abundance, and they are you are a service to others. I think that's what I said. You are a service to others, where you give and then the abundance comes back to you tenfold. That's how things work, blessings. So when we give, we receive more. This person, however, that you were dealing with was a service to self, and that is, they don't, when you have that type of mentality, especially now during the Age of Aquarius, where the Age of Aquarius is weeding out a lot of different people, so to speak, that does not receive abundance. That does not come back to us. Like what we give and what we put out in the universe, that's what we receive. Okay, so this person is materialistic, and it reminds me of the reading that I just did. That is essentially somebody was, in essence, infiltrating your space, your auric field, trying to receive the downloads that you were receiving for yourself from your guides to help you get out of this situation, and they were taking those downloads and using that divine inspiration in order to just accumulate money and things for vanity purposes, we'll say. Okay, yeah, Five of Swords. So it's almost like they were getting away with something. I almost feel like, yeah, and then we've got the Moon card as well. I almost feel like you know that they were getting away with this for a very long time, and now you know that you are, because the scales of karma need to be balanced out. Now you almost know that you will be getting away with something, but in a positive way, not like in a positively polarized way. Like you were just waiting for the scales of karma to balance out, because you understand that because you have endured this, so to speak, and I'm not encouraging anybody to endure an abusive situation by any means, but I feel like you understand that the scales of karma are going to be balanced in your favor. So I'm also reading that as well. So somebody is incredibly intuitive. Yeah. What else, Spirit? I also feel like, yeah, well, we'll just keep pulling cards. It almost seems like you, for a little while, you lost your magic, so to speak. You felt like you weren't intuitive, and it was not your energy, and it had nothing to do with you. It actually had to do with this person who was essentially trying to get in your space and receive these messages. They were lowering your frequency. Okay, so now I feel like you have, or you are creating space, and you are, or will be receiving, or you will be becoming more intuitive, so to speak, because your frequency is not going to be lowered anymore because this person is not in your space, so to speak. All right, what else, Spirit? Okay, Three of Swords. Yeah, so this was not an easy situation. There is so somebody's heart was broken, for sure. I'm going to assume that it was your heart, because the way that I'm feeling in my heart is that if I was to know of anybody who was like this, what I'm feeling, this person that our nemesis is like, the karmic, our nemesis, we're not even going to call it a karmic, because karmics aren't like this, okay? This is like past karmic, okay? This is like karmic who can't let go, who is a negatively polarized empath, who's just doing some shit, okay? So, but the Three of Swords, this would in essence break my heart too, because I feel like this is not the reality that I would want to understand or know, and that in essence breaks my heart. So I don't know if anybody needs to hear that message, but I feel like that's incredibly valid, okay? It might be confusing because, like, this person broke your heart, but you know, okay, I'm just going to put it out there. Like, this person broke your heart, but you know that they're an asshole, and you're like, what the fuck? Why does my heart feel broken? Well, I think what Spirit's trying to say is that it's because you're a good person, and it's like you don't want to see people like this out there taking advantage of other people, and that, in essence, just breaks your heart, that there are people out there like this, okay? So make sure that you understand why your heart hurts, I think, okay? But I feel like you kind of already know that. And with the Three of Swords card here, too, we've got a crow. So, again, I feel like you are, the crow is a messenger, spirit animal. And there's also a book on the bed. So I feel like you might, it's a journal. So I feel like you might want to start journaling. And maybe, like, because it's on a bed, also get like a dream journal too. I feel like your guides are trying to talk to you and communicate to you. So make sure that you, yeah, that goes right along with the Ace of Wands, with the downloads. So, maybe get a journal to help you organize some of that. Three of Wands. So there's some serious expansion, and passion too, I'm seeing on the horizon for you. You've got some things that are coming up. Yeah, Page of Wands. So the Page of Wands, again, to me, is a card. The Page is a messenger, and the Wands are divine inspiration. So I feel like, again, this is just again, this is Spirit saying to you that you need to connect with your intuition. You need to have faith in yourself and understand who you were before you met this person, and understand that you are intuitive and that you are divine, and you need to reconnect with that divinity, and that is going to help you move forward, because this, like, Page of Wands, dude is like getting ready to move, okay? So that's going to help you. Connecting with your guides is going to help you to be able to do that. Your guides are going to be able to show you the way, so to speak. What else, Spirit? Anything else? Okay, yeah, so, yeah, the Hierophant in the reverse position. So I feel like this person was, okay, so this is the story that I'm receiving, is that I feel like this person you were very spiritually enlightened before you met this person, okay? And then this person kind of came into your life, and then they sort of copycatted you, and then they almost, like, turned, it's like, oh gosh, how do I say this? It's like they almost stole your identity, but like they're not you, so they didn't do it right. And because they're negatively polarized, it's wrong. So it's like, I feel like that's also why, like, spirit is, there's going to be some divine intervention too. And this is like not your fault too. I just want to, I don't know why I feel like I need to say that, but because whoever this was a predator, this was a dark empath, this was somebody who, when they come in contact with somebody, they can feel and they understand somebody's path, and so they, in essence, will try to align with that person's path, and in order to, like, reap the benefits of it. But because they are service to self and not service to others, it can only go so far, because you are divine, you are service to others type of a person, and so you are protected. So spirit will only let it go so far. But I do feel like this person is holding on beyond what it should have been. If it, you know, it could have been a karmic, but I feel like I even have, like, I don't think that all karmics are bad, so to speak. We learn our lessons, but I feel like this was somebody who, like, you learned the lesson, and now this person is just, like, not letting you go. So, but spirit will make them let you go, because you have the Three of Wands here, you have the Page of Wands here, you've got the Ace of Wands, who, you know, like, you're receiving a lot of messages and downloads to, like, help you along this path, okay? What else, spirit? Okay, so we have the Two of Cups, and it landed in the reverse position on the ground. So this person was very hard to work with. Okay, so if your person was incredibly hard to work with, this reading might be for you. All right, and a lot of times when somebody is very difficult to work with, it can be a lot of different things, but in the context of this reading, I feel like that is a type of, like, they're trying to create a vampiric attachment, and basically, like, what is the term? I think it's called, it's like this thing where narcissists will promise that they're going to do something, but then they don't follow through on it. I think future forward or future something, I don't know, but it's false. They will plan something with you, and then you'll get your hopes up and invested into it, and that in essence pulls your energy and puts it towards that thing that they promise that they're going to do, but then they don't end up doing it, but they still have your energy, and then they use it towards whatever they want to. Okay, so that's the mechanics of the human are narcissistic, but the intention for the energy is kind of a dark, empathic, psychic vampire type of thing, if you guys get what I'm saying there. So this person was really hard to work with. You may have felt like you're not easy to work with, and they may have made you feel like you're not easy to work with. So that's why I think journaling might be really good, and just also remembering who you were before you met this person, okay? Because you really need to ground in that. Because the cards are saying that you are somebody who, your guides are coming to you, really trying to help you with all of these wands, okay? And you have the upper hand. Like, you're gonna win here. So, what else, spirit? Okay, Four of Swords. I do feel like you need to, like, listen to your body and recover and protect yourself as well. What was the message I was just receiving? A crystal that might be really good for you too is Black Obsidian. And the reason I say that is because Black Obsidian is essentially a mirror to, like, the darkest parts of ourselves, okay? And if this person was copycatting you, and if you are an empath, which I'm gathering you're an empath, you may have at some point or another felt like you were embodying them. It's almost like they're trying to switch lives with you, but it doesn't work because they're negatively polarized and you're positively polarized, okay? So that's why Spirit's like getting you the fuck out of here, okay? You know, the Four of Swords is in the reverse position too. It kind of landed out sideways. There might be an accident or something like that that actually gets this person out of your life too, okay? I'm just putting that out there. Take what resonates, you guys. But like, seriously, it's the age of Aquarius, and a lot of these people are getting weeded out, you know? You either got to learn or you got to, you know, because they are messing with the collective's soul's progression towards a more positive and harmonious way of being. And that is just the energy of the planet. And all the souls know it, okay? So, now I digress. Oh, Black Obsidian might be good, because if you're an empath and you're feeling things that, like shadow things that don't feel like your shadow, Black Obsidian, first of all, is incredibly grounding, and it is incredibly protective with regards to the base chakra and against psychic vampires in particular. But it also shows us some of the darkest. It's like a window to the darkest parts of our shadow, okay? So if you are an empath living with or around this, whatever, this dark empath, or maybe you even have residual energy left over that you need to get rid of. And I feel like that is kind of what needs to happen too. Like, there is some of their residual energy that might, take what resonates, you guys, might be left in you, so to speak, that you need to like weed out. And Black Obsidian will help you with that. Meditating with Black Obsidian, or just even wearing Black Obsidian regularly, it just helps like ground the body and ground, so it grounds you, but and then it brings to light the truth of situations. And so, like, what am I trying to say? It's almost like in the context of this, if there is some, it will ground you so well that you will know yourself, and then it will show you things that you may have, I don't want to say picked up, but things that might not be you. And you will notice them, and then you will say, hey, that's not me. I don't need to be like that. That's not who I am. I release that. You know what I'm saying? So I hope that makes sense. But anyways, I do have Black Obsidian in my Etsy shop too, and I will leave a link in the description box for that. I would highly recommend that crystal for sure. I do feel like this dark empath is, you know, trying to gain intel, we'll say, while you're sleeping, but I almost feel like that's more in the past. Like, they're not able to do that so much. And Black Obsidian will help with that as well. And Amethyst also, sleeping with Amethyst also will help. It protects the third eye. What else, Spirit? And I will leave a link in the description box for Amethyst too. But I just feel like for this, Black Obsidian is going to be really phenomenal. Yeah, we got the Death card in the reverse position. Like I said, you know, a lot of people are moving out, so to speak, because they're not helping the collective. Their human is not helping the collective. So, anyway, I feel like that is the reading, and I hope that it helps. I hope that it resonates. Let me know in the comments below, you know. A lot of cats and crows. A lot of salamanders too. Fire. But messengers. So anyways, you know, if that's important to you or not, it doesn't really matter. But Or it does matter. Let me know in the comments, you guys. Okay, I hope that you guys are all doing really, really good. And I love you guys so much. And until next time, all right, bye.